Oh, welcome. And it's time to get to our agents here. Oh, of the Empire, as we are pushing ourselves further and further in this insanity, investigating um, submarine activity as well as a somewhat missing daughter of Harper Rocks. And so far, a gentleman by the name of Felon, who Harper gave you the contact for, is helping you traverse the underground tram system here in Nelox to get to your next destination. Now, um, on the tram, you have met and your official new member, handpicked by the chair, a bit wanted themselves like the rest of you. Um, and we can have that little introduction now there, Jackie.
Okay. So yeah, the agency has well, I guess not the agency. The chair has assigned to you, um, Holly Vale, um, and she is a little bit more not necessarily corporate, but certainly dresses more in a uniform when she's not on assignment. She is probably has some type of large bag that she carries her um, rifle from, and wears like a uh, yeah. I'm trying to think of how she would be dressed if she's on assignment, but probably just dresses really nicely, and comes off as very optimistic, very almost straight out of academy is the feel, even though clearly not the case. And the name Vale is probably synonymous with someone high up in the Empire, maybe a former agent of some renown. And uh, she's human, dark hair, and yeah, just has this very bright smile on her face when she kind of comes over and introduces herself with a handshake, and just it doesn't really appear like she's completely used to undercover assignments, which seems a little odd.
What is your reactions?
I think probably Cora is kind of a big grump today. If Holly Vale is trying to shake her hand, she'll shake it, but she gives it, oh goodness, look at that picture. She gives it like a one pump, really doesn't want to engage, and she kind of glances over at GLO and is like, you really don't need any more inexperienced agents here. Jesus.
You'll be very pleased to know I'm very experienced. Actually, I graduated top in my class, all high marks. I even have letters of recommendation from my professors.
Great, that'll be real helpful in the field. Don't offer to whip those out anytime somebody else tries to challenge you or undercover. Okay.
Oh, don't worry. I didn't use agency letterhead.
Cora dies a little inside. Great. How much longer till we get to the sub? Ron? What's his name?
7 hours.
Jeez.
We have 8 different connections we have to make.
Wonderful.
How many people have you killed, Holly?
I none. But I'm very good with a gun.
At moving targets?
Well, I mean, I'm mostly bottles, but I know that it would be just the same. I have a sight, a scope.
God, I don't know what we're going to talk about for 7 hours. Or 7 connections.
Well, Jello.
Just keep saying you're from the agency. I'm sure no one over here then.
What's your undercover name?
Still thinking on that.
Sadie Hawkins.
Well,
How do you know the chair?
How do I know the chair?
Mm.
Well, it's a little embarrassing. My dad used to work with him.
Right.
But that's not how I got the position, if that's what you're wondering.
Do you like him? The chair, I mean.
I don't really know him. I mean, I met him once. He seemed okay.
Yeah.
Why are... Oh, no, nothing like that. If you two are a thing.
No. And she gets kind of quiet and sort of looks out the window to the tunnel. There's nothing to see.
Well, you'll be happy to know I'm transfer over from personnel division. I'm really good at psychology and sociology, and I have really strong people skills.
Evidently.
I like to think I have good people skills.
You probably do. Wow, it's
Well, you know for a fact, Jello does not.
Wow, how long is this trip, huh? Listen, I'm sensing a lot of tension in the room right now. Maybe if we all just took a deep breath and released it together. They say that if you do that in 5-second increments, it can really lower your stress levels. So you kind of follow my hand as I can go up, and we'll take a deep breath together. And as I cross a line across for an imaginary square, we'll hold it. As I come down, we'll release. And then from right to left, we'll hold. Down to up, take a breath. You want to try it?
Look, you say you're into psych, so maybe you could appreciate that we just lost an agent, and I guess we're a little raw. And the last replacement we got was a huge flake. Don't even know where she went. And now you're here, and I just...
And you're worried I'm going to be a disappointment. And you have every right to question me, and
I am more than happy to answer any of your questions. And I do realize that this is not an ideal situation for anyone. You should know that I didn't request the assignment. But I did ask for where the chair thought I was most needed. And he mentioned this group in particular and said that I had a certain type of skill set that the group would certainly need. And I'm happy to use that and share that so that we're successful in our mission.
Yeah, I think he was probably talking a little bit more about your gun and less about your little box thing. So,
Okay.
I'm not on the same mindset of just losing a teammate. Death is death, and like anyone who kills needs to be ready for that. So, welcome, but don't tell me to calm down.
Oh no! I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it in an authoritative way. That's completely not me. I'm so happy that you shared your feelings about that just now, though, and I appreciate that type of feedback. I will make a note of that for the future.
Remind me of everyone's passive perception, please.
10.
Oh, jeez. Mine is a 12.
Was Cora?
10.
Noted. Okay. So, any questions you had for Fran?
Mine's actually really good. I think I just haven't. Mine's actually not that good. 13.
Okay, cool.
Oh, I need to add my character. Hold on.
Cora has no questions. She actually, I think, takes out she has a gadget that she hasn't used, but she's going to take it out now. Not even turn it on, but it looks like these. Basically, it looks like a homemade set of earphones, and she puts them on and closes her eyes and leans back.
I think Holly will. Let's take a look at her skill set here real quick. Yeah. So we're on a train, right?
A tram, yes.
A tram. How many people are on this?
A good amount.
Okay.
I'm showing us your car a little bit, but it's more like seats. It's not like the room cars like you were before. So, I would say probably about 15 people in this car.
Okay. I guess my questions wouldn't be necessarily for him as much as just kind of making the rounds and kind of learning a little bit of local gossip from some of the people that are traveling with us. It says that if I spend an hour doing this, I can succeed on a Wisdom DC 15 insight check.
Okay. Yeah, I think you can charge that up.
All right.
Definitely something you can do while you're here. I think because of that, I'm going to give you a perception roll as well.
Okay. Okay, my perception roll. I'm just going to go ahead and roll. It's a dirty 20.
Ooh.
Hey, that's good. As you make your rounds, you can see that two of the humans in here just keep an eye on you and keep an eye on the group. They don't really talk. They make sure not to engage. Even get with the 20 that they make sure they're not where you are. They don't want you to talk to them. And they're keeping an eye on the whole situation here.
Okay. And I guess I will roll to see if I pick up anything. For your division stuff, is that stuff you're allowed to roll your agency bonus on?
Depends on what specifically, but I believe probably what you're looking at.
Okay.
I think you automatically get your agency bonus on some of those rolls.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and roll it.
Wait, so what are you trying to do?
Doing the local gossip.
I don't
Okay.
think so. I don't have it written down that you do add your agent.
Okay, well, in that case, I think I'm going to fail. That's okay.
But you can use a fortune point if you have one.
Oh, what's a fortune point?
That's the you get one every time you rank up, or you get 3 if you choose not to rank up,
Yeah, is that where I just re-roll again? And
then you can add your agent's bonus to that.
yeah, sure, I'll do that. Oh, that sucks. All right. Was that a D10? Yep. All right. So taking the higher of the two would be a 19, which meets the 15 DC.
Okay. So what do you get from that? I'm so because I'm looking for.
I learn of any rumors, political intrigue, gossip related to a subject of my choice, including jobs and information people tend to hide from authorities. Basically, the subject of choice I'm trying to get some information on is, are there any rumors about people matching our description? Like wanted or otherwise kind of being looked out for.
Yeah. So you learn. So you don't say, does everybody look us? Obviously, you're being a little more subtle than that. So I gotta phrase this right. So you do find that they talk about to mention it, and some do tell you to mention to the two, or they give you like a few faces to potentially look out for. And they're like, hey, if you see anyone who looks like what you're talking about, definitely mention it to them. They'll give you some money. But of course, one of the faces is yours that you're trying to hide, so it might be hard to follow up. But that it's as if there's a lot of there's two things. There are wanted posters, and so there is like that going on. But there's also, they talk like there seems to be this non-official group that extremely wants to know and is paying just for rumors and things.
Okay. So I make my way back, and I guess I tell Jello, since Cora's got headphones in. I'm just like, Desmond. So, just so you know, people are paying for information about us. Probably you have the best chance of blending in of all of us. I can't really change how I look.
Is this like a big car? Are we in like a big thing?
With 15 other people.
But like, are we like? Is it a big enough thing where I can like switch who I am without them just like noticing?
Looks like they're keeping a really good eye on you.
Is there like another car or anything?
No. Travel between cars is not something that is done on this. Because think of it more like a subway.
Okay. Is there like a seat close enough to me that's empty that they're not like looking? That seems like no one's like kind of noticing.
It really seems like they're keeping a good eye on you.
I assume that. I was just wondering if I could replace myself and then try to slither away
Oh, I see what you're trying to
with a duplicate.
Thank you for clarifying. You can certainly try.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to replace myself with a duplicate and try to like slither to the back.
Yeah, give me a stealth check.
All right. Stealth. Do you get to add my agency bonus to this? So that's 18 plus 27.
Okay. So you do that, and you hope no one saw. You know. So you successfully do that as you sort of slither along the ground. What would you like to do?
I would like to make my way into the back where, like, because if everyone's paying attention to where we are, I'd go to the opposite end. And, I guess everyone probably already know. I guess I'm just going to try to eavesdrop on people's conversations.
It's good. I would say, I mean, for the most part, you're getting pretty much the same information. I think here. So give me a perception check.
Perception. Not the best. Oh, cool. 21.
You hear that the Endeavor is gaining power. Pick up they're an unsanctioned faction of the government, or of the people, and they've been getting more and more clout. Specifically, some because of the rumors that Krazel Blaze Bright is backing them.
Cool. Alright. I'm gonna try a risky play here. I think I got enough. I'm really debating here. How big is the car exactly?
So this would be 3 feet wide. Sorry, 15 feet wide. I was like thinking 3 squares, so it messed me up. 15 feet wide and 60 feet long.
Okay, so there's not a realistic chance that I could shapeshift into someone else and people not wonder where I just showed up from.
Not really. This is really rough.
Okay, then I am just going to kind of stay hidden underneath the people that I heard talking about that for the rest of the ride. See if I can get anything else. I'm sure that's all I got through the whole through it, but just out of instinct, that's probably what I would have done.
That's about it then. So after many hours on several trams, they bring you when you think you're going to be getting into another tram. They look around and Fran grabs all of you quickly down a tunnel underground. There's community down here. People live here. As he leads you very quickly, as quickly as you can go without going into a full-out run, before he herds you into a dead-end alleyway. And he spends a little bit of time carefully looking at the wall before finding a brick and pushing it in. And a portion of the wall slides away. You can see beyond. There are Ethereum lights that dimly light the passageway. All right, let's go. After nearly a quarter mile, it finally leads you as it opens up to a large cavern that's filled with the scent of salt water. Several Ethereum torchlights mounted on the carved rock walls reveal the stone tunnel opens onto a sandy beach. A stone dock juts outward into dark waters, at the end of which is a docked and a remarkable looking vessel, which must be the Sub Rosa that you've been sent to find. Several figures busy themselves on the dock. One looks up and gives a whistle and a wave. Bron whistles and waves back in response.
Insight check.
Go ahead.
I want to figure out if we're being led into a trap. I have no idea. I got 11.
Could I don't know how this works. Could I like roll a history check or something to try and memorize the whistle?
Yeah, go ahead.
26.
All right, you get that in your head as you see a woman come up. She's in somewhat more military gear and smiles as they get close. To Fraud, and she simply pats him on the shoulder and says, "Are you trustworthy?" She says, "All clear." She nods. They look at you. "These are your inspectors." She looks at all of you. "You don't look like inspectors."
Oh, yes, we actually are inspectors. Looks can be deceiving.
Doesn't it defeat the point if we show up and everyone looks at us and thinks, oh, that's an inspector, we better make sure that we're doing everything top notch today?
Makes sense.
Yes, and also the reality is, when people know that you're inspecting things, they act a certain way, and when you blend in, we're like secret shoppers.
What they said.
She nods. Huh. All right. I need a group deception check. You do have advantage because you have government badges that he did give you before.
And I also add my D10 to this roll.
Nice.
Jesus.
You said
8.
deception?
Deception, yes.
I got a 9.
I'm gonna fortune.
Oh no!
Yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and do that.
I have to use my other one too. Crap, I rolled 2 2s.
Jesus.
Oh, wow.
I rolled
From
2
here.
5s.
Dirty 20. 2 10s this time.
Okay. 22.
Okay. And, Shilla?
9.
9. Okay. He's taking a 9. Let's see. Pure Zoe. All right. Well, then, welcome aboard. What's our mission?
Well, first things first, obviously. Well, we want to make sure that all of the passengers here are...
There's a loud bang in the back. And several figures rush in. Guns glowing. Well, my people saw some Empire scum down at the station in Shanghai. Once we realized it was you, well, I got to tell you, I didn't think you had the guts to show up in Nelex. And here, of all places. It seems I need to commandeer the ship. I can have empire-loving folk laying claim to a Naloxan treasure, can't I? Oh, my apologies. We haven't officially met. I am Kazal Blazebright, guardian of the deep knowledge and champion of Nelex's crusade against the Empire. Prepare to feel the wrath of my retribution.
Inigo Montoya said it better.
I can tell we're all feeling a lot of stress right now.
Oh God.
Okay, so let me get this up here. Sorry about that.
From last night.
I can. All right. So, welcome. Why don't we fill in the cat?
We are with our contact Fron. We traveled underground, met our new agent, Holly Vale. We're not getting along too well. But we did make it to the mouth of the submarine that was going to take us to the island. And we attempted to, pass or whatever, but now we're being accosted by these people who seem to recognize us as Empire scum.
Sounds about right.
All right. In that case, go ahead and give me some initiative.
Ooh.
I will go 8 our turn real quick.
I just realized my duplicate lasts 24 hours, so is it still here? Because I could just be inside it.
Molly, we are trying to pose as inspectors of the submarine. Just reminding.
Well, we got recognized.
Yes,
On our way here, while we were in the tram underground, Holly and GLO did like recon stuff, and it seems like there's a third party group that was interested. Like there's like wanted posters of us and stuff up, and they're interested in catching us. Right? Is that what we learned?
Yeah, they could pay money for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let me check here. All right. Oh. Hey, Jello, are you on a phone or pad?
Yes.
Okay, that's
Well,
fine.
no, I'm also out of my computer.
What did you roll your initiative on?
Oh, my phone.
Yeah, whenever you do that, I'm never gonna get it because things suck.
Good to know. I will try to. I will do my best.
You can tell it. You can tell it to me.
I got a 18.
Got it.
I won't do that anymore. You know.
Yeah, we just figured that out.
No problem.
Aiden also was wondering if his duplicate was still here.
Yeah, because it is for 24 hours.
I did hear that. Yes, it's been less than 24 hours.
But didn't Dr. Cora Jones get an extra for her robot?
Yes.
You want staff hammer or
Did you hear?
No, what? Staff hammer
Or wrench?
or wrench? Oh, let's do wrench.
okay, he's got a wrench and a gun.
Nice.
Between now and the train, we've gotten a long rest, correct?
No.
No.
No? By train, I mean the when we were on the train going through the Folly.
Correct. You've had time for a short rest, but you've not been able to long rest.
Okay. I just need to know for my spell slots and everything.
Oh, that's a good point.
Okay. So let's get this up here. One little angle. Oh no, we're gonna stare into the mirrored abyss. There we go. All right. Yep.
They are blue.
There we go.
Make sure it was.
Okay, so up into this.
Still being played by a doorbell because I didn't get a new menu.
I just created this one today, so I'll send it to you soon.
And a gun.
Thank you.
Oh.
Perfect. Okay. So we will start this. Jello, you get to go first.
Cool. Okay. I really don't know here. Alright, I am going to use my bonus action. How big is this room?
Overhead, please.
I meant height-wise.
This
no, no.
would be 20 feet.
20 feet, okay. I don't know. Okay. I'm just gonna shoot a corrosive blast. Oh no, that's not how that works. I'm gonna shoot an acid arrow at one of them. The second one on the right from the angle we're looking at on screen. Yes.
Oh, he's going for the blonde suit and tie.
Nice.
26 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
10 poison damage. And it'll take 3d4 on the beginning of its next turn. Then I will have the dude I have with me just charge them too and attack.
Oh yeah, clone's going in.
Yeah, they miss with a 5. That's it for me.
Got it. Okay, it is now.
Oh wait, actually, sorry. Last thing is a bonus action. I'm going to use one of my second level spell slots to get back some sorcery points.
All right, the one talking is a dwarf with what looks like a whip with this metal large piece on the end of it that blazes into fire. He sneers, and the fire begins to fill the room, and then two rays of it try to shoot directly into Deus's eyes. As he's casting Hold Person. Give me a wisdom save.
So he's casting it like a spell.
Yeah.
I'm going to counter spell.
Okay. Spell countered. And then we'll go to yes.
Am I able to move to the end of their line on one of the ends?
Movement.
I have 30, but I also have my
Yeah, you can get there with 30.
okay. Then I am going to it might hit the duplicate because it's within 5 feet of my line.
That's fine.
But I'm gonna cast Ride the Lightning. So they're just going to kind of like bring out a piece of copper wire and break it in half, and kind of like strike them together until like they create like this spark between them, and then he's gonna throw them down as it gets bigger and bigger, and he's going to step onto it and then vanish as the bolt of lightning strikes through the entire line of people and teleport all the way to the other end of the line.
Who all was that? Our friend? Everyone or all 5? Very nice. So is that a save or?
Yes, a dex save 16.
You hitting my guy too?
If it's within the 5 feet of the line.
Does it get the copy there? All right, so you said dex save 15?
16.
16, okay. All right, 2 successes, 3 fails. What's the damage?
14 lightning. Successes take half. Fails take the full.
All right, that definitely shakes them up.
And I am teleported onto the other side of their line.
Okay, nice. So you become the lightning there. Woo. Very good.
My guy's dead.
Gotcha.
So much for that.
All right. At this point, the captain yells, "Everyone on board!" As you see, Fran pushes his way in front of everybody and gets on first. As one of the crew people go ahead and get on. And Holly Vale.
All right. I will take aim at the one that's running away.
No one's running away. The captain, the one you were talking to, told the crew to get on the ship. Like your friend, the crew.
Can't run away.
Perfect.
Oh. Okay. I just spaced out a bit. Okay, so the formation hasn't changed then. They're all in a line.
Correct. Yeah, you just see the ones that you were talking to, the crew of this ship. Looks like they're running on board and are going to try to start to get this ship ready to go soon.
Okay. All right. I will take aim. Let's shoot the one in the middle. So I'm gonna take aim at that one with my stuff here.
Which is that art department?
Oh, well, that didn't do a lot. So I will try again.
Okay.
And then I'm probably going to switch dice if I don't hit this one. Oh, that's better. Dirty 20.
That hits.
All right. It'll be 14 piercing on them. And and I will use no, I won't use. I'm going to I'll just stay right there. Just stay right there.
Got it. Dr. Cora.
I am going to, as an action, throw a flask of goo at the two blue baddies, the southmost ones. And so I need a DC 15 strength save from them.
Good. A 19
Okay.
and a 6.
Okay, so the one that failed is restrained. And then as a bonus action, I am going to I'll reach into my pocket or into whatever, my specimen case thing, and take a fistful of aquarium pebbles, cast magic stone on them, and leave them for Ology to pick up. And Ology will move behind those crates that are also southmost on the board.
Great.
Yeah, just for a little bit of cover right there. Not me, Ology. I'll stay where I am. Yeah.
Ology, get back up.
And then Ology is going to chuck one of the magic stones at
Nice.
let's say is restrain, does that do anything for ranged attacks?
No, it's only if you're close by.
Okay, but it's not disadvantage, right? I don't know why I would think it is.
Correct.
But okay, great. So Ology's going to attack the one that's restrained for a 15 plus 8 to hit.
There you go.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, and then that is 8 bludgeoning.
Nice.
And that's it for us.
Okay. All right, so I've got the top 3 of the brutes because the one's restrained. We'll figure them out first. Yeah, ideally they will gather around the closest of these folks. They're 30 feet of movement. Yes.
On our kitty cat friend. 30 feet. Only 3 of them are moving right now.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay. So let's see here. We'll do kitty cat first. Here you go, Dish. 9 for a miss. And they take, they're swinging their energy rods. Then that is a 23 to hit.
Yep.
I forgot on their turn, the one that I hit with the acid arrow takes 8 more poison damage. Or acid damage.
Okay. So that is 9 bludgeoning damage to Des. And an additional 1 lightning damage. And then we've got the one right next to Cora. We'll go to hit with their energy rod. Only for a 14.
Miss.
Then the one that's restrained is going to try to fire their crossbow at Cora for a miss.
Nice.
All right, so lightning and bolts coming through, missing a bunch of you, and then we go to Jello.
All right. Can a mammoth fit in this room?
What did I say the ceiling was? 20 feet? Yeah, it should be.
Cool. Then I'll use my action to make another double of myself, and then use my bonus action and sorcery points to be able to cast a spell at bonus action speed to polymorph it into a mammoth.
Mammoth!
And it still gets to attack this turn. Does it have to move at least 20 feet to get to someone?
Is the mammoth on the map?
/ can I make it in a way where it has to do that?
Up here. Yeah, we'll get the map up, and then we'll get the mammoth on the map.
Cool.
Babies, I don't want to hear anything. Oh. Sure, who do you want to run it in?
Anyone that's 20 feet away, if they all are, then the ones on Deus. It'll do its gore attack, and they'll also, since it was 20 feet away, they'll have to make a DC 18 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Okay, make the attack.
That's 16 plus 10 for 26 to hit.
That hits.
4d8 plus 7. 26 damage.
They are bloodied. And what's the DC on the strength save?
18.
18. They fail that. They are knocked prone.
All right. That's it for me.
Perfect. Then, all right. At the end of your turn, you see the dwarf here begin muttering several words, staring at Holly Vale. May I be false, and your eyes never true. And I need a charisma saving throw, Holly.
Okie doke.
Counter spell.
Not a spell, unfortunately.
Ah, shucks.
Advantage on saves.
But you do care.
21.
Very
Ooh.
good. All right. With his 25 feet of movement, wants to see if he can get within 10 feet of Holly.
Oh.
All right.
Right there.
How far away?
15.
15.
You put them in the back row.
All right. In that case, he'll take his whip around his head, and as he does, the fire on the end glows bright, and then he snaps it in the air as fire leaches from it and hits Holly. No, sorry, it goes towards Holly, I should say. I don't know if it hits her yet. And it misses. So that. Very good. Deus.
Okey-dokey. I am surrounded. Oh. Who else is that's right next to me?
2 enemies and a
The
mammoth.
mammoth?
Yep.
I am going to I'm gonna sword burst myself.
Ooh.
So Deus is kind of going to just like look at the two guys around him, and then he's going to kind of be like, "You're a little too close, guys." And spectral swords are going to kind of like spin around and just like slap at the two guys next to him. If the mammoth is within 5 feet of me, they have to make a dex save too.
I'm in stealth save.
All right. So how many enemies make a save?
The two that are around me. And the mammoth if it's within the 5 feet.
Okay, first one succeeds, and the second one fails.
Well, the failure takes 7. Force. And you know what? I'm going to dump into a power surge, and they take 3 more extra for a total of 10. Yeah, I had that.
Yeah. In that case, yeah. They're going to recite their curse again. On Holly. Another charisma save.
Uh, 13.
All right. This time it takes root as black smoke covers your body. And every time you gaze at Carzel, it's as if you can't see him. He's not there. You have disadvantage on attack rolls against him. It is your turn.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and aim at the one that's flanking down there.
All right.
And I'll take a shot. That is a 19.
That hits.
So that does 16 magical piercing. I will then go ahead and take another shot. For a dirty 20.
That hits
No.
as well.
That one does 15 magical piercing. And for movement, I will move myself closer. I guess that's north. So I guess the full way north, because that's 30 feet. Just to get closer to getting view of the ones that are flanking. Yeah,
Okay.
that'll be my turn.
You got it. 2 more crew members are aboard as things on the sub begin to light up. And Dr. Cora Jones.
I'm going to bonus action, try and push the one that's up against me back 5 feet with my repulsor beam. And I'll tell that's a strength save, DC 16.
15.
Okay, great. So they move back 5 feet.
Nice.
And is there, if I threw, is there a point between those 3, the one that's restrained and then the 2 guys up top, that all of them are within 10 feet of the same point? Or are the 2 catty corner too far away from each other?
No, if you put something right here.
Okay, I am going to lob a grenade right over there. Let's see, and I need a dex save. Hold on, I lost my grenade. Where'd you go? Where did you go? I think it's a dex save, DC 13.
Okay, and that's the main guy in there, right? Our department. Yep.
Yeah, it's a DC 13 dex save.
Okay, so let me do the main guy first. All right. A success and 2 fails.
The fails take 8 fire, 4 piercing. Or the fails, the ones that fail to take that, and then the success takes half of that damage. So 4 fire, 2 piercing.
Okay, nice. It was a main fella here. All right.
And Ology will chuck another magic stone. Let's see. Uh-oh. 11.
That'll hit.
Ah!
I'm sorry, I was looking at the wrong thing. 11. Oh, it does hit. I was right the first time. Yay.
Beautiful. 7 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right, so I think one of the ones is still in the thing. So the one's able to move again. They want to prefer to get around 1 target. No, he's still restrained. I'm just saying the 3 here.
Stand up.
Yeah.
Put both on silver. And then she'll move back up for you.
Okay, they can't get to silver.
No.
Okay, cool. Perfect. Then, okay, so here's the 2 on silver.
On Deus?
Deus. She started me. All right, 23.
23 definitely hits.
All right. Oh, that is 4 bludgeoning and 5 lightning damage. The one takes its hit as the rod hits, and her 18.
18 hits.
All right. Power is going through your skin. 5 bludgeoning and 4 lightning. And we have this one against Dr. Cora Jones for 12.
Miss.
And a quick shot. Crossbow for 17 to hit.
Hits.
That'll stick in your side shoulder for 8 piercing damage.
No. Ouch.
All right, Jello.
All right, I am going to run towards the submarine. I'm just gonna action dash towards it.
Movement.
What's your movement?
My movement is 30. And after that, I am going to use my bonus action to make more sorcery points and use my my mammoth will attack the same person who attacked last turn.
On it.
They missed with a nat 1.
Oh!
That's it.
You got it. All right. And guy here wants to get within 10 feet of Holly Vale. Yeah, 25 movement. Yep. Okay. Then, as he swings the whip, this time it comes forward towards you, Holly.
Then I will use my reaction
Okay. To do what?
to add a D8 to my AC.
Okay. So it's a 23 to hit.
I don't think that's going to do much. Nope.
Okay. So then what they're going to do is, as it's flying, you see their arm jerk, making it go from what would look like a center chest shot towards your gun. As it wraps around it, and he pulls. I need a strength saving throw. What'd you get?
Nothing yet. I'm looking at some stuff. Hmm.
Um. Oh no, that's a bonus. All right.
Oh. All right. That's the one?
Yep.
All right. So it pulls, comes up as it skitters to the ground near him as he picks it up. Keeps it safe. That is his turn. And we're going to go ahead and go to Deus.
Okie dokie. These guys next to me, are any of them bloodied?
Yeah, one is.
I'm gonna shocking grasp the bloodied one.
That's nice.
$25.
That hits.
Oh, what a low roll. That's just really disappointing. 3.
How do you want to kill him?
Oh, thank God. Deus is just going to put his paw on his face and just like throw him to the ground with an electric shock that just burns his whole face. It's like.
All right. And then Holly Vale.
So you said I can't see him?
Attacks against him have disadvantage.
Oh. Okay. In that case, I will go ahead and shoot at him with revolver.
Okay. This is your different gun?
Oh yeah, I got plenty of guns.
Nice. You're like, I brought more than one!
That one's gonna miss. That's a 10. So what I'll do. I want to make sure of something. Nope, I can't do that either. Okay, I'll just try to shoot him again. Uh, 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right, expending bonus action for limb shot. So that'll be, first of all, 7 piercing and a con save.
Okay. 19.
Okay. That's my turn.
On it. Just going to go ahead and take another whip attack at Holly. Yeah, 25 to hit. And so the whip will go forward and hit this time for 7 slashing damage. And the fire burns you for 14 fire damage. And Almost all the crew is aboard. Just 2 more go on. Dr. Cora.
Do I have a sense that like this submarine will leave without us?
Absolutely. They are getting the heck out of Dodge.
Gotcha. Okay.
So she kind of gave the all crew aboard.
Okay. And can I'll use a bonus action to use moment to think if that helps me, but can I figure out how much more time we have?
Oh yeah, you definitely can do that. You can do that. Let me... Oh. Awesome. Yep, they will be fully boarded at the end of Hollyvale's next turn.
Oh, so we have like one more round.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. I will I will shout out to my friends, we gotta go! And I will oh boy. I mean, if the submarine is how far? Could I get there in 60 feet?
No.
Yeah.
How...
Okay. Well, there isn't
110 from you.
there isn't a way for me to get there anyway, so I'm gonna shocking grasp the guy in front of me.
Yeah. Well, I would say, like, because the end of the round is when they'd be fully boarded, which probably means you would get another round to get there if you want to get closer.
Okay, yes, I'm gonna do that.
But you're gonna do shocking grasp, so yeah.
Yeah. So that's over 15.
Yep, that hits.
Okay. Give him a zap. 4, 5, 6, 7 lightning. And they can't take reactions, and I'll just move my full 30 feet heading towards the submarine.
You got it.
Ology will also have no more stones anyway, so we'll action dash towards the submarine.
Perfect.
So that's 60 feet for Ology and 30 feet for me.
All right, so I've got still one stuck agent here, and then the 2 that can move. Can the 2 that can move get to the same one? For same enemy?
Kitty
No.
cat, not Silver. The kitty cat.
The kitty cat, both on dais. Here we go. They just can't get a break.
Come on, guys.
So all right, so first one that will be 17 to hit.
Let me double check something with my. Where is it? +4 bonus to AC. No, to +2 bonus. What did you say it was? 17?
17. Yep, 17.
I am going to shield it.
Got it. Second
So
one.
my new AC is an 18.
Okay, 21. Go for 8 bludgeoning. And 1 lightning. And the one will try to shoot at you. And that will hit off your shield. All right. Jello.
All right. How far am I from the submarine? Okay.
30 feet.
I'll go 30 feet to the submarine. Oh wait, so before I do that, I'm going to alter myself to look like the people that attacked as a leader. And
Okay.
then run up to the boat and yell, if you take off before my crew gets here, I'll throw this, and hold up a vial of acid at the boat, which will probably make a hole in it.
Okay. But they're seeing you transform.
Oh, they all get this. I thought they would be too busy trying to get on.
So you do see there's some. So I'll tell you this: they're firing like covering fire, so that basically no one can hit the crew running on board. So they are watching you. So it's up to you. I mean, you can do it as yourself, certainly.
I see. Yeah, I'm still do that anyways, as myself.
This is maybe my misunderstanding. Are we to believe that the blue people are with the submarine? I thought they were not with the submarine.
They're not with the submarine.
Okay.
Then I'm not gonna intimidate them. I'm just gonna try to persuade them to wait for my
Just say,
comrade.
you gotta
trying to
wait.
Sell the
Okay.
fact that we aren't still we're just really well trained inspectors.
Give me a persuasion check.
All right. I will use a fortune point on that. 19.
19. So Captain goes, yeah, right, inspectors. Inspectors are chased by the leader of the Endeavor. Now, get your butts on my ship.
Well, my mammoth is still going to attack the other person there.
Yeah. You get that she might wait a little bit, but like, so she's sort of going, get on, but like, she does not believe you're innocent whatsoever. And so
Fair
she's
enough.
not, and she feels her crew is.
29 to hit the other person by Deus.
Nice, that'll hit them.
There's one more. 20. Yeah. This 5 is 22 plus 7. 29 damage.
Ooh, how do you want to squash them?
Yeah, it's just gonna ram him into a wall.
Breaks the neck. Done.
That's it for me.
Got it.
I guess I'll action dash onto the boat because I didn't use my action to change myself.
All right. So our guy again will take his whip at Holly Vale. For 24 to hit. He's going to do the same thing. using his disarm ability, so I need another strength save.
$11.
Okay, so another gun gone.
This guy's boy.
And Deus.
Deus is gonna be like, I gotta go, guys. and he says to the people attacking him, and I'm gonna vortex warp myself towards the submarine.
He's like, later. Can you target yourself with a vortex warp?
Huh?
Can you target yourself with vortex warp?
No, I can't. It says specifically around another creature.
Yep.
So then I'm going to target this guy next to me and teleport him all the way to the furthest northwest square. All the way in the back.
What's the save on that?
Constitution.
That is a dirty 20.
Silvery barbs.
15.
Fails.
Nice.
That's what I thought. And I'm gonna walk my whip to the submarine. Actually, because I have my feline agility, I'm going to use my feline agility to have 60 to get to the submarine.
Got it. See there, Holly Vale.
Well, I'll take out my hunting rifle and try that.
Black Widow.
So 24 to hit.
That's a disadvantage?
Yep.
All right, that hits.
Okay, I'll need a con save. 7 piercing.
Okay. That is 15.
That passes. So I'll shoot again.
All right.
21.
That hits.
4 piercing. That's my turn.
You got it. At the end of your turn, he's going to cast Cure Wounds on himself because he's bloodied. He's not a fan of being in that condition. As it seems like the black smoke pours out of him almost like magma on a volcano. Here. Look it back. A few here. All right, and you're staying right there.
Yeah, he's got my magic item. I ain't going without it. That's like taking a wizard's spell book. I'm useless without it.
Okay, all right. So he's a little bit better than Dr. Cora Jones.
Am I 35 feet away from Holly? Maybe? I don't think so.
No, you're 35 from her enemy, not from her.
Ugh, but that doesn't help me. Holly, you needed to move. Ugh. What do I do?
Ezekiel!
Okay, question. No, that's not gonna work. Son of a bitch. Ah. All right, I'm just gonna take my. I guess I'll do my 30 movement towards the guy who's leading. And then I will attempt to Sorry, my whole plan was out the window. Okay, let's see. Hold on. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna. This is so dumb. Does he still look? He doesn't look like he's beat up anymore, right?
He's still technically bloodied.
All right, great. I'll take my 30 feet, but as I'm doing it, I'm gonna fireball him. So I need a dex save. DC 16.
Okay. Fio, what are you doing to him?
Fireball. I'll try. I'll make it so it doesn't hit Holly.
Okay.
I'm taking my 30 feet towards him, not towards the blimp, not towards the submarine.
Okay.
But before I got there, I'm fireballing him.
Okay. Okay, so fireball's off in that corner then. Okay, cool. I can see where that would work. I was sure trying to visualize where the fireball was going to go.
Anywhere that it didn't hit Holly, and
Right,
then I
I
will
see
move after my attack.
I
Yeah.
just had to. Okay, perfect. So then they would do their dex save here. That is a 17.
Okay, so he takes. It was total 21.
Okay, so he makes it
Yeah. So half of is that 10?
10. So takes 10 fire damage.
Okay. All right, that's it for me.
All right. This poor restrained guy. Okay. So this one agent. Oh, there's the restrained one. I see them now. Perfect. Okay. So the one that was stinking vortex warped,
Yeeted.
yeeted, is going to run 30 feet towards essentially the ones messing with his captain there. So how close does he get? Yeah. Okay.
I'm sorry, art department. Ology will also dash 60 feet towards the submarine. Yeah. Thank you.
Alright, so then he'll fire. the crossbow at Cora. For 15 to hit.
Miss.
Very good. And this other guy will fire it to Cora. For another miss. Okay, so now the last people have gone on. What happened? So it's like we have to close. They've got 6 seconds. Jello.
Well, it looks like things are settling down over there at the very least. I mean, it seems like it's gonna be done soon. You give like 12.
You don't know what he's capable of.
No, I have no idea. I guess I'm pretty far from everyone. I don't think I have a lot of spells with amazing range.
Oh, but you got a giant mammoth.
So the giant mammoth will just, go and attack someone else.
Who do you want the mammoth to attack?
Whoever looks the healthiest, I guess.
That'd be restrained guy.
Back up 5 feet. Sure.
That means I get advantage because he's restrained.
Yes.
Trust that you're at your 20
Okay.
feet card.
So 27 to hit.
That hits.
Alright, then he also needs to make the strength save because the 20 feet dash. And that is 36 damage.
Okay, yeah, he's knocked prone while restrained. Ah! And bloodied.
I am going to at least use my bonus action to make more sorcery points.
Got it.
And that's it.
Their turn. Carzel. Jack. Help us. And he gives this roar. And you hear almost like air ripping inside his mouth. As something deep and dark from elsewhere joins his roar as it fills the room. I'm gonna need charisma saves from
This isn't a spell, right?
nope. From the Mammoth, Holly Vale, and Dr. Cora.
What kind of save?
Oh,
Charisma.
Oh no.
19.
Believe it or not, mammoths are not charismatic.
22.
I got a 1. Not a nat 1, but a 1.
Okay. So DC here is 15. So the fail is going to take 7 necrotic damage. And the successes will take 3. So that is 7, 10, 13, and 21 for 34. As you see his body dramatically heal from that.
God, this guy sucks.
In addition, the restrained person, you see like them begin to convulse, and as the roar happens, their mouth opens and a dark, monstrous thing comes out, ready to fight. And don't underestimate Jerk. And then we go to... Oh, actually, right after him would go the Shadow he just summoned. Which the Shadow is not restrained. And let me just get them an initiative real quick. Actually, let's do this. We'll go ahead and take our break, and then we'll come back to the Shadow's turn.
Whoa.
Great. Let us get back to the fun. Oh. All right, so we're right on the shadow. And
Shadow goes. Where's the shadow?
so the shadow would have come right from this would have been the one that got knocked down.
Restrained the whole day.
Yeah. And the mammoth is the one that's right next to him. So yeah, he will attack that. Yeah, they're going to choose to do it this way. Okay. So that will miss. But they are going to go ahead and throw. They're going. Sorry. Dr. Cora Jones, the shadow underneath your feet begins to move and wrap around you. I need a strength save.
Okay. That's a 2.
All right, you are grappled by your own shadow. Deus.
Okie dokie. The guy that Holly Vale has been fighting. How far away is he? I can't hear. I just saw she bringing out the measurements.
85 feet.
85? Okay. I'm going to magic missile him.
Okay.
Please be high. Thank you, Jesus. 5 maximum. So that's 15.
15 force. All right, back to bloodied. Okay. And then that fellow's going to go ahead and do a whip at Holly Vale.
Is that a legendary? Out of curiosity.
Yeah, it's one of his legendary actions.
Okay, just checking.
As a 24 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. Do strength save to get the gun.
All right. 5.
Okay. Interesting though. This time, because of the way he's doing it, it's going to be 10 feet away from him to the north. And Holly Vale.
Take out my pump shotgun.
There we go.
All right. Let's see. Yeah, and I still can't see him.
Correct. You're still at disadvantage.
How? Is there a save I make, or is there?
No, you're just at disadvantage for 10 rounds.
Oh, okay. All right. I will try to shoot him. I guess I'll just roll this one. Uh, 11.
So miss.
Try again. Oh. 12.
Yeah, it's bouncing off his armor.
I think. I'll just move up 5 feet toward them.
All right.
That's all I can do.
Okay, Dr. Cora Jones.
I am grappled. Is it an action to try and break the grapple?
It is.
Okay. I am going to. I can use a bonus action and hold an action.
You cannot hold a bonus action.
Can I use a bonus action and then choose to hold my action?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to extend my hand to Holly Vale, and I'm going to say, Holly, objects are replaceable. People are not. I am not losing another agent. Take my hand, and I'm going to bonus action tractor beam her to try and get her 5 feet closer to me. And I will hold a spell for if she willingly does so.
Okay.
Or actually, I mean, frick that. You can try and I'll just, because it's a save and you can willingly let it happen, but also you can try and beat my save, actually. So let's do that. So it would be a strength saving throw DC 16, or you can willingly choose to fail it and come to me.
Yeah, this is really a tough spot because she's gonna have to resist it. Because it's a weird thing to have this taken away in the first combat. So I have to try to get it. I don't have much of a choice.
But you do, because there's obviously ways to replace items. But
a magic item of rare value.
I'm sure there's some. I think you can get almost with your agent bonus anyway. But in other words, there's things you can do. So what Holly does, that's fine. But the idea that the player's going to try them, yeah, there's things that can happen. You just have to explore them in the story. But
Okay. Well.
It's a strength save, DC 16.
Yeah, and I don't want to slow down the story. So I guess she'll go with it.
Okay. And then I thunderstep us onto the sub.
nice.
It would really suck if this downed him, because then the rifle's just on the ground and I'll cry. But it is a con save, DC 16.
Got it. They will fail.
And it's within 10 feet of me, so I
both
don't
fail.
know if... Okay. Alrighty. That is 10 thunder damage.
Yeah, he's not down.
Okay, phew.
right. In that case, they still have a mammoth to deal with. They don't want to get close to the mammoth. The one agent, so he's just gonna fire from where he is at the mammoth. Yeah, that's a 19 to hit the mammoth.
19 hits, sorry.
All right, that is 8 piercing damage. 8.
All right. It's kicking.
Yeah. All right, and then Jello, it's your turn.
All right. How far is it? Everyone else is dead, right? It's not
So
us.
there's two people.
There's 2 people left.
Yeah. Oh, and a shadow. The shadow that's right next to Mammoth.
Oh, then it'll just attack the shadow. 13 to hit.
That will hit the shadow.
Awesome. All right. That is +7 is 23 damage.
Ooh, very nice. Ooh, their resistance just keeps them alive. Amazing.
That is it
Okay.
for me. Yeah.
And then, essentially, at this point, the things close, and the submarine begins its descent and starts to go. So y'all don't know what happens from here.
I'll know when the mammoth dies if it dies.
It is true. How much HP does Mammoth have left?
It has 111 left.
Yeah, I figured as much, something like that. So you'll know if it dies, I think. But
Oh, and then it has 10 additional because then it'll just turn back into itself.
yeah, but then it has its own thing because you'd have to give it verbal orders, right?
Yeah, so it's basically its last command was fight to the death, so it's just gonna fight till it dies.
Okay, perfect. But we're going to fade out for these purposes.
Oh, all good.
I think here. Mostly just
It'll just be good to know. If
so it's
more-
not just a aided odd thing combat.
Oh
for the
no,
next
100%.
hour.
I don't care to like finish it up like that. I meant more so like we can know.
Yeah,
if,
so you
like,
know. Yeah.
reinforcements showed up and like took it out really fast, something like that.
Nice.
Well, we're out of combat. Am I allowed to just do like sorcery point spell slot shuffling?
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
Right, so you get aboard, and you've retreated. There's a noticeable sigh of relief from the crew as the Sub Barossa makes it to open water. However, you hear a click and see Captain Moroleth pointing her ether pistol at the back of Fran's head. Someone better start talking, and quick. I don't like being lied to. Franz starts to respond, but the captain strikes him in the back of the head with the butt of her weapon. I have heard more than enough from you. I want to hear what they have to say. What do you say?
We mean no harm to the crew. We are investigating a missing person.
It's safer for everyone that you just pretend like you don't know us.
Yeah, what my gelatinous friend said.
I don't look gelatinous.
I'm sensing a lot of tension in here, and I feel like maybe with your gun out, that is an aggression, and aggression can lead to frustration, especially in closed spaces. So maybe we can all agree to lower our guns, and if we can't agree to do that, then I can only assume that you mean us harm.
In that case, I need a group persuasion check.
Okay. I'll fortune point that.
Yeah, I'm gonna fortune point mine too.
You got a 17.
35.
Yeah, that's much, much better than a 5
19.
plus a D12.
Oh, you're right. More than a 19.
Okay.
16.
$23.
Debris is right. Fine. Now, where is it that you wanted to go?
Do we know the name of the...
Oh yeah, it was the Grave Spray Islands.
Oh, I'm in the wrong Sunday. That's why. We're looking to go to the Grave Sprays.
Fine. Don't lie to me again. She kicks on get up.
Can you tell us more about those folks back there?
A little. It's the Endeavor. That was Carzel Blazebright. He's a follower of Drac. And, we got lucky. I just once saw people attack him in a bar. And he did that thing. Saw 20 people die. 20 shadows rose from them and murdered everyone. Just said that's what you get for attacking nobility. But it wasn't too troublesome until he put his weight behind the Endeavor. if he had gotten a sub, wouldn't be Corell's anymore. Not really. Not the Empire's, anyway.
When you say nobility, is that here in the city, Shemai, or?
Yeah, and he's also considered high up in Corel in general. That's why he can't quite be touched. Everyone knows he's behind it, but no one can approach it. Someone's not putting a type of mark on him, not even the Sovereign General. Just means there's obviously more going on behind the golden doors than anyone knows.
Above table. Right now, we're on the submarine that was recently developed by Nalox the city.
Yeah.
And this is the one that the Endeavor is trying to get their hands on.
Yeah.
Okay.
So why don't we just take the submarine back?
Give it to him?
No, we'll take it somewhere safe.
I don't know where safe is anymore. We were in a secret cavern that no one's supposed to know about. But you said you had business on the grave spray.
Yeah, we were asked to look into somebody's missing daughter. Got wrapped up in some kind of trouble.
But I would prefer to make contact with someone before we do that.
You mean you'd like to sit down in a chair and figure out someone to contact?
Pretty much.
Yeah, speaking of sitting down, I could really use a rest. Asdeus pulls out one of his healing potions, and I'm going to take one of my healing potions.
I don't know where we can go. Fawn will go. You have your mission. And your name's not even cleared. Most you'll be shot on sight.
Us.
I don't think there's much way but forward.
We could try to secretly take people out and take their place. Or I'll probably run out of spell slots afterwards, but I could make doubles of all of us that get turned in instead of us. And we just hide.
How far is the journey to the islands?
2 days. I mean, we are. I don't. If you think of Corel, it's landlocked. There's no way to get here with our sub. Get there with our sub.
Above table, do we still have like a use of contacting the chair?
Mhm.
Mhm.
Is there a private area on the sub?
You can find yourself. Yeah, that's fine.
I don't know if Holly's intending to speak to the chair privately for her personal business, but if so, Cora would attempt to eavesdrop.
It's not
Yeah.
personal business.
Okay.
So you have the message plate, but the comms are down.
Oh. Do we think that's because we're in a submarine, or?
That was at the beginning. He said he couldn't do comms.
Got it.
Beginning of this was no comm.
So how long before? Okay. Well,
You can use the plates, though. It's like, I think we can do one message and he can do one response, and we can do that once every 24 hours.
Yeah. Do 25 words writing on the message plate.
yeah. And right now we're heading to the island.
Mm-hmm.
So above table, because I feel really weird about going into anything that might get us into combat and not having anything to fight with, considering that's how I died last session. Is it possible to contact the chair and ask him to have something dropped off?
So what weapon did you lose? Because you never sent me your character sheet, so I don't know. Before this, I have no idea how your what's on your thing. So what weapon did you lose?
I lost my magic rifle.
Is that
which
just something that comes with your class?
No, but it is the weapon itself is available to my class.
So what mechanic got you it?
Well, I got that one specifically through the equipment agency.
Okay. Perfect. And what was it? System as rifle. What was it?
It was a magic +2 rifle.
Okay. Perfect. All right. So as far as how you're doing this, then, what they're going to do on board, the captain has a +1 that she will give you,
Okay.
basically to help you out. So you get a magical +1. Because I think that should split the difference between mechanics and consequence and not being able to play your freaking class.
Okay.
Right? So I think that, because I definitely don't want that for anybody.
I will also well, actually, maybe this is something that we could RP through. I think Cora would go to Holly sometime after we came on board and we're taking this travel or whatever. And she would be like, when the team says it's time to go, it's time to go. I'm sorry you lost your gun, but we can help you. That's what being on the team means.
I read I read the report on your last mission. I know you lost someone, like you said.
And according to what I read, it was because of a lack of equipment. Am I wrong?
That was a contributing factor. Yeah.
My job here, the reason I'm here, Doctor, and don't take this the wrong way, I don't mean this as a aggressive tone, but it's to make sure that type of thing doesn't happen again. I'm highly trained, and you said it yourself that I'm probably here because of my ability to shoot guns. Those were your words. I don't think I'm very useful to you, therefore, if I don't have a gun. And then I'm just another name in a report. I know you're angry, but I feel like it's not at me. And what I would recommend is you spend some time doing the square breathing, and maybe we can talk about this again in a day or so. Because I know it's not directed at me. I know there's a lot of frustration and timing is really bad here. But do know that everything I'm doing is for you and the other people on the team, and to make sure the mission is successful.
The agent we lost, her name was Adora. And she had a habit of putting other people before herself. It often left her hurting in the stead of others. I hear your training. I think it's valuable. But I also think you come from a similar mindset, and that may be an assumption. I just want to make sure you remember to take care of you. And if things get hot out there, you're more important. And before you say more, I recognize I was hard on you. You're right. I'm angry, and it has nothing to do with you. Let me take a look at your new gun. Peace offering.
Sure. And she'll remove her rifle.
I'll get this back to you by tonight.
Great. I feel like we really just had a major breakthrough just now.
Okay.
Maybe we should hug.
Oh, all right. That seems... Maybe that's after breakthrough number 2.
Okay.
Okay. I do hope, though, that, the team works because we trust each other. And I hope we will continue to build that moving forward.
That's my goal.
Okay, great. Okay, all right. Bye. Okay, bye. and I'll leave with the gun. I am going to add an Ethereum attachment and infuse it with 2 points of fire damage every time you fire with it.
Ooh.
Or another elemental damage of your choice. I don't actually know what your flavor is. I can do acid, cold, fire, lightning, poison, or thunder.
Fire's fine.
Okay.
Right. So there's at least a day here where you're traveling. If anybody wants to do. So take your long rest as well. Conversations or processing moments.
I think at some point Cora would like see Deus somewhere at like the front of this boat, just like trying to affix a painted picture of a woman at the front of the boat, just trying to put it at the front of this ship, because even though it's a submarine, it's still a ship, and it's supposed to be good luck to have a female figurehead at the front of a ship. And Deus is just like muttering to himself. He's been acting shifty the last like day.
Acting shifty.
Yeah.
Nothing, just like weird. Like he's been muttering to himself. He sequestered himself to make this painting and whatnot, and now he's trying to like affix it to like the front of the ship, even though no one's going to really see it.
Cora goes to GLO. Do you notice Deus acting a little weird last night into today?
He's
He's also been trying to remove the color green from things.
Yes.
I saw him hanging a picture of a woman on the front of the boat, the ship, the submarine.
Also, one of the things
we're
you've been
under-
muttering is like, I'm a cat. Cats are good luck on boats. Cats are good luck on boats. Cats are good luck on boats.
Maybe you should go. Maybe you should go talk to him. You know, like man to man.
Kind of sucks that I'm the most rational friend you got, doesn't it?
Look, I just got out of a really weird conversation with the new girl, Holly, and I am emotionally spent. So, you got this.
Yeah, sure.
A good thing is like reflecting, like if Deus says something, you can reassure him that you heard him by saying it back in your own words, though.
All right. I'll go up to Deus.
Ah!
Everything
Hi.
all right?
Yes. No. I'm not the most religious of people, Jello. You know that, but like seeing that guy just like summon a shadow out of nothingness, and also like, I mean, people say things about followers of Drek, you know? Like they're like they're worse than almost worse than followers of like the Devourer, you know? Like the Devourer, like he's like the end of all things, you know? Like evil happens, he's the one. But like Drek, people who follow him are evil for evil's sake. Like they wouldn't hesitate to like murder their own friends to summon evil, you know?
Okay, sounds like a criminal group.
And like, I don't know. I think we could use all the good luck that we could get.
Ah. Well, like you said, he's just honestly I was trying to think of a way that Jell would mess up Nalen's advice, and I found a funny way. So, as you said, they are a quite murderous bunch, so you know, things like luck don't really help in situations like that. More like being able to kill them first. So just, you know, be ready to kill someone instead of being killed.
So what you're saying is I should be prepared to cause as much damage as possible.
Absolutely.
Okay. I could do that. Maybe not on the ship, though. Submarine.
Yeah, we do that when it won't kill everyone at the same time, like you with it.
Yeah. Lightning bolts and fireballs in confined spaces are a detriment to moving forward. That's
Unless
what
moving
they
forward
said in
means
class.
Oh, I'm glad that you seem to be feeling better.
Yeah.
Deus, I think I found out what's wrong.
What?
I get it. Listen, let's sit down a minute. We're in a submarine, and it can be very scary. We're surrounded by nothing but the deep blue, and that can be a frightening thing to experience. But I just want you to know that it's okay to express that.
Dace is like nodding along with you and everything.
Great.
I'm not so much scared about impending drowning. I mean, I have a potion of water breathing that could potentially help with that. But like, it was more so that Carzel guy, knowing he's after us and that he's potentially still alive. That's the scary part.
Oh. Yeah, no, that is scary. That's very frightening. And it is okay to admit that.
Yeah.
Does that make you feel better?
No.
Oh,
Deus kind of gets this just like fearful look on his face, just like.
hey, it's okay. It's okay. I just maybe we could picture them, and in a funny way, such as they're in their pajamas.
I walked in on an evil cultist while he was sleeping, and he's going to kill all my friends and summon shadow monsters.
Wow. You must have an amazingly extensive psychological profile on file. But I think we made a big breakthrough just now. And I really think we should talk about this after I've had a chance to think about what you've said. You're a very unique person, Deus.
I am.
Yeah. Very unique. As in, I'm pretty sure the books have nothing on this. But that's okay. We're going to figure it out together. Okay? So tomorrow, we will sit down and we will deep dive into your childhood and all the things that make you you.
Yeah.
Chin up. You're going to be great.
Okay. Okay. And Deus seems to have like kind of calmed down a bit, but he's still like throughout like the trip will be like dropping weird little like common superstitions for like sailing and whatnot. Just like casual things. Like if he sees somebody with a tattoo, he will comment on like how people say that tattoos provide protection for sailors. If he spots somebody with an earring, he will comment on how like they say there's a saying that goes that wearing an earring ensures that a sailor won't drown.
But you know what's good luck on a submarine?
What?
If you sleep with 2 bed sheets, one to represent where you're going, the land, and the other to represent where you are, the ocean.
I didn't know that one.
Mm-hmm. You should try it tonight. And I
Deus
think it
does.
was... Okay.
I have a -1 wisdom. He believes you.
She just writes down placebo experiment with Deus. Should make him feel better.
The last thing I want to add for Cora too is that she had said that she was emotionally spent to GLO, and she said it sort of like exaggeratedly, but in private moments, I think that becomes really clear. But it seems to be when she's looking out the window at like the water passing by and these underwater scenes, and every so often she pulls out of her back pocket a small disc that has the Simic Guild sign on it. And there's more weighing on her than just the things she said out loud. And she puts that away and really does not enjoy being on this submarine.
In any case, to continue as best you can, trying to make your way in here. And the captain comes over to you, Cora. Saw you had dissension among the ranks. Everything okay?
Oh, yes. We're good. What do you mean dissension among the ranks?
Seemed just a bit tense. I saw you risked your life for someone who wouldn't follow orders.
I think there's a learning curve allowed.
She nods. Wow. It's the hardest thing about taking the helm. It's bringing people with you. Can't control people as perfectly as we'd like to. But on the ship, if you get rid of someone, you're less equipped when danger comes. And yet, them being there can cause danger. It's a tough balance.
You know, before this, my other career, I was a biologist. And I left that thinking working with machines would be easier. And yet here I am.
With the most flawed machines of all, people. Looks like you found yourself to be a captain, whether you like it or not. Remember that.
Okay. Yeah.
Then she looks out the window of the submarine and shouts, "What the hell's?" as she points at an enormous shark and a mouthful of sword-like teeth. Crew member exclaims, It's Sipsil!" He grasps another crew's shoulders. "You must draw her! Now!" Still speaks out. "Wait! What's attached to the shark's head?" And as soon as she ponders the question, Sipsil rams into the side of the Sub Rosa. And we will end there for today.
Oi! It's always something.
All right. Watching, thank you so much. And we'll come back to Sharks and Subs next week.